On February 2023, investigations took place in Aldine, a school district in the suburbs of Houston where I live, regarding a 6-year-old being raped by an older kid. I heard about this a few weeks ago, and immediately when I heard this, I couldn't help but make the connection and realize how far fucked up mental health has gone and how it's all going to get worse unless we do something about it. It is events like these which really remind me of how important it is what we praise here. How important it is to delay gratification, learn discipline, become a masculine man. Become a masculine man, which the modern world of today criticizes and labels it as toxic masculinity, when in reality all we want to do is improve the health of this world. While the Matrix and feminized people want to come here and tell me that it's okay to be weak, and this is what this causes. Telling men, young men, little boys that it's okay to be weak. This fucks up with their mental health and tells them that it's okay to do these things. They don't have no discipline. They don't know how to delay gratification. And these little kids' mental health gets so fucked up that this is what the world has come to, due to feminized society. All of this is due to a lack of masculinity in the world that we live in today. And the crazy part is that this just makes me think, how far do we have to go for people to open their eyes and realize how much damage and how much we are hurting the world that we live in, this world, and the people that live in here, the little kids, young men, how we are hurting them by feminizing our society and making men weaker, lower testosterone beta males. Because one could argue that this could have happened at any time, any case. Masculinity has nothing to do with this. For mental health, whatever. However, this is simply not the case. This is all a result of this kid's mental health being fucked up because their parents' mental health was just as bad. So this kid was never taught the values of discipline, masculinity, delaying gratification, learning what's wrong and what is right, due to all the overstimulation that we get through the internet nowadays. This is what the Matrix has given to our young men and what they are doing due to this. What you're not understanding here is that this little boy, this 12-year-old kid that raped this 6-year-old kid, his mind is so fucked up that he raped a smaller kid like it was nothing, like a weak, feminized, low testosterone beta male who lets his emotions influence his behavior. I want you to help me to praise masculinity, good mental health, discipline, and all the values that create a man into a man so that a world doesn't continue like this. In today's feminized society, men are told to be submissive, and that is the real enemy here. And no, I'm not talking to women, for you feminists which are already calling me a misogynistic asshole, so hold your horses, because that is not the case. Feminized society is simply the world that the Matrix has created by making our lives comfortable, making men weaker, telling them that it's okay to be weak, with 300-pound men eating until they're pretty much dead, telling men that it's okay to be weak, when in reality this is just making men, making them weaker, decreasing their testosterone, and fucking up their mental health because they don't know the values of discipline. They're not taught to search for the discomforts, and whenever they grow up and life gets harder, they just get depressed because they were never prepared for that, because the internet told them that it's okay to be weak. Due to all the technology that we have today, our lives have become way too comfortable. Men's lives are purposeless. They have no purpose, and all the fucked up shit that the internet has to offer fucks up with these little kids' mental health. Weird kinks that they see on the internet. People, 13-year-old girls shaking their ass on TikTok. A whole bunch of crap which just fucks up with little kids' mental health and just continues to make men weaker, more feminized, lower testosterone, and more depressed. This is what what this feminized world has to offer and what it is causing. And quite literally schools around us nowadays. All these things that you see on Instagram, on TikTok, telling men to be weak, that it's okay to be submissive, is doing us a lot more bad than you really think. Open your eyes and bring back masculinity with me, because even if you don't see it, all this that we praise here, masculinity, discipline, delaying gratification, this is the stuff that would have prevented this from happening. Because these are the things which create a man into a man. He learns to become a man, to be happier, to not do fucked up shit like this, to realize what is wrong and what is right. And for him to become a strong masculine man which can give love to others, be happy, and give life to a family in the future, rather than becoming a rapist, raping 6-year-old little boys in their school bus. Subscribe, like, it's a one for the both of us. Share with a friend and comment what you think about this. Remember, do it for your future self.